Hi friend, I'm Katie Moore, the Ironheart Mama. Okay, so I had a topic come up in my house this week that was really interesting, and I figured I was going to share this topic with you because I think it will be really helpful for some of us, okay? Excuse me. The topic, can you lose weight on Trim Healthy Mama without exercising? Okay, so first thing I want to say is that stay to the end. I'm going to give you some of my tips that are helpful in losing weight without exercising, okay? So that sort of like answers a little bit of this. Yes, it's possible, but don't tell anybody I just said that, okay? Actually, you can tell everybody. Share this all you want. So also, I want you to like this video and subscribe if these types of topics are really helpful. So, and just down below, let me know, what is your biggest struggle with working out, okay? And I'm going to tell you all mine, okay? This is going to be fun. We're going to talk about this. It's all open and airy and no judgment. Judgment-free place. Let me take a little sip first. Okay, so exercise is good and holy. I'm just going to be straight up with this. I think God meant for us to be active. I mean, he did mean for us to be active and to exercise. It is good for you. It's been scientifically proven that exercise is good for you, for your body, for your mind, for your hormones and your mood. So there it is. It is important. But let's take this, let's go down this path, okay? I'm a woman. You're most likely a woman, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about woman stuff and exercising. Actually, I'm just going to tell you like my story, okay? Okay, let's do this. So, since I was little, I have had like an electrical heart issue. I've been to doctors. They are just like, this is your life. And so I'm like, okay, this is my life. I'm handling it, okay? But I can tell you things that I have to restrict. I cannot do cardio. You know, you hear people shouting from the rooftops, you have to do cardio, you have to do cardio. And I'm like, I can't do cardio. What am I going to do? I'm going to die. So, I mean, literally, I have problems with having my hands up over my head. Jumping jacks, done. No. I tried doing jumping jacks like 2 years ago, and I thought like, maybe it was a year ago. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it again. Man, I was down on the floor after just a few of them. I laid down and I stayed there for a while because my heart rate was just all over the place. So heavy impact, like running and like walking heavy. If I step on the wrong type of, like the wrong rock out there, my heart rate skips and then I'm like trying to catch up for the rest of the day. If I drive in the city and there's somebody with a bass, you know that bass? Mine's triggered really easily. Sometimes my kids will say something about like, whoa, that bass is really too loud. It happens really easily for me. On Sunday mornings, I am literally singing my heart out to the Lord. If I sing too loud, I end up having issues with my heart rate. And so, you know, I'm okay with this because I know that this is my life and I'm comfortable with that, but that also limits me to what I'm able to do, okay? So health. That's one of the reasons that I don't do crazy cardio. I take it really easy when I exercise. Next is like a physical ailment. So you can see this in my Instagram. I'll actually share the link below because it's kind of a funny story. But I was running, something that I'm not really supposed to be doing anyway, and I hurt myself. And so I had to take it easy. In fact, I still feel it in my knee. Like, so I hurt my knee, and I still feel that. So I still kind of take it easy. I mean, I stretch it. I try to do like as much as I think that it can without getting crazy, okay? So like I do my own like physical therapy and work some things out, okay? But like during that season, I couldn't do what I normally did, okay? So there are seasons where exercise is just not as feasible, okay? Then let's talk about that you're most likely a woman with children, okay? When you have babies, you actually need a period of rest. You need a period of rest. And even if you don't think that you need a period of rest, the Lord tells you you do with a crying little baby or needing to sit down and rest with that baby or hold toddlers that are crying. There are so many ways that the Lord asks us to rest that we are not willing to. Instead, we're thinking, oh, I got to work out. I got to get healthy. I got to lose weight. Friend, if you are in a season and you are finding it like stressful to work out, enjoy the season that you're in. Breastfeeding, let me tell you, breastfeeding is an exercise all of its own. Am I right? You are burning calories, you are doing what you need. And if you've got toddlers, you're already chasing after them quite a bit, and that is exercise. So I mean, absolutely, if you can peacefully find the time to have a workout routine and still be able to enjoy the season with your kids, then do that. But don't stress about it, okay? So having young children sometimes causes us to not be able to work out as we think we should, okay? And I know, and you know, we have all seen the moms that make their hobby is working out, or it is their their lifestyle is based around working out. And I'm a blogger, okay? So you're going to see me blogging a lot. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a blogger. And so a lot of my life is blogging, okay? So it makes sense. And I'm not coming down on anybody who makes a point to exercise all the time, because that's just something that they feel like they need to do. And as long as their family life is healthy, more power to them. I actually watch those people on YouTube and take little tips from them. Little tips, okay? All right, I'm gonna take a sip. So I already, I gave you all the reasons why working out has been a struggle for me. But let me also tell you that I have worked out. I have a little recumbent bike, okay? I love this thing. So it is low impact. I can sit. My husband can. If we have back problems, it's helpful. And I will get my little bike, okay? So here I am. Just picture me. I'm on my little bike and I'm pedaling my little heart out. I'll tell you my secrets is that I watch videos. I watch YouTube videos, or especially during the winter, I just have a hankering for a sweet little show, okay? So I'm an Amazon Prime person. We don't have Netflix, we don't have Hulu, we don't have anything like that. I'm already an Amazon, member, so Prime just makes sense. If you are looking for some fabulous little shows to watch while you're working out, let me tell you, I wrote them down because I did not want to forget the names, because I sometimes mix them up. Lark Rise to Candleford. Hop on. It was on Prime, it's no longer, but I swear to you that this is worth buying. All the seasons of Lark Rise to Candleford. It is so incredibly sweet. And there's a lot of stuff out there that people are watching today that I will not watch. I just can't feel good about it. But this was so precious. It was so precious. Okay, so Lark Rise to Candleford and Cranford. I would get on my bike and something intense would happen, and I'd be pedaling faster because I'm oh my goodness, this is gripping. What's gonna happen next? Or sometimes I would stop completely and be in shock. But it was really good, sweet show. I would say that if you've got tweens or teenagers, they also could watch this. So it's not, there's nothing in it that was inappropriate except for thematic things. So just a heads up there, okay? But anyway, that's how I exercise, is I watch videos or I listen to podcasts. Normally it's videos though, because my mind and my eyes are engaged while I'm exercising. Am I the only one that needs that? Okay. Another step. So I do exercise, but in the last 6 months, I haven't exercised at all. So here's how I lost weight. And here's how I know that you can lose weight without exercising. First of all is that, okay, so I brought my old fuel cycle plans because I actually recorded my weights on there specifically for the fuel cycles. I started this winter at 153. I'm totally open about weight, guys. I'm not even afraid, okay? So I started at 153. I am now down to 143. So I have lost 10 pounds since January, which doesn't seem like a lot if you're thinking about weight, but I'm only 3 pounds from my goal weight. So that's sort of a big deal. The closer you get to that goal weight, that place where you know that you're just healthy and you feel really good, the harder it is to get there. You got to work for it a little bit more. So, but in this case, I really haven't done anything. I've had lots of cheat days. I've had to go out of town to, we went out of town for a while, and you eat what people are offering, and that's a really precious, sweet time of fellowship and enjoying friends and family. But it's not it's not like I stayed perfectly on plan all that time. And if I'm going to be really honest, there are plenty of times that I eat off plan or I have more crossovers than I should. So just keep that in mind, okay? So I've lost 10 pounds and I was not able to exercise. I think I maybe got 5 times on my bike, like literally only 5 times since that point because of injuries or traveling or whatever it was, that kept me from, having a regular workout routine. And here's my other thing is this is a place of conviction for me, is that a long time ago I said to myself, I was spending a lot of time investing in exercising when I physically exercising when I wasn't spiritually exercising. I got to the point where I recognized that if I am not in my word, if I'm not in God's word, if I'm not praying, and if I'm not sharing the gospel with my children, preaching it to myself or sharing it anywhere else, then I have no business making a habit of exercising. And you feel free to disagree with this, but that's where I am. Like, I don't feel like exercising is a commandment, but putting God first absolutely is a commandment. So just take that as it is, think about it, pray about it, Okay, so here are the things that I have done that help me continue to lose weight even if I'm not exercising. One is I drink lots of water. Okay, and so right now you're going to see this is kombucha with water, but it is lower calorie. I cut my kombucha with my water, so it's just got a little bit of flavor. It also makes my teeth orange though, so I gotta be careful. I have to whiten my teeth in order to not have crazy kombucha teeth. Anybody else have that problem with kombucha? Let me know. Okay, so drinking lots of water, and when I say drink lots of water, I mean I drink a gallon. I drink almost a gallon, but that's just the amount that I need to feel good, to make sure that I'm feeling healthy. And I also live in Texas, it's a lot hotter here, okay? So drink lots of water. Get enough rest. I know, you're probably laughing at this one, especially if you have little ones or kids or a life, okay? But I have found that getting enough rest has been critical to losing weight and getting healthy, critical. I have made it a point to, there was a season where my adrenal function was all crazy. I was not able to fall asleep until a.m., long into the morning, and then I was waking up late, and then it was just all crazy. But what I ended up doing was really working on getting myself to the point where I was making a routine so I was able to get the rest that I needed. So putting down the phone and spending more time reading a book, having a regular routine, taking naps during the day also has just been really important. So getting enough rest, and we can talk about this another time, but getting enough rest has been really helpful for me to lose weight and getting healthy, just in all around good. Next is pack in your proteins. So honestly, I have hypoglycemia, and if I'm not getting enough protein, if I'm not regulating, and protein totally helps you regulate your blood sugar, friend, totally. So if you're getting hangry, please make sure you're eating enough protein. Make sure you're eating enough in general. I think a lot of times we think losing weight means that you need to cut back on all of your foods. And though portion size is important, it shouldn't be something that you are trying to deny yourself regularly. Do you understand what I'm saying there? So, and I think that somewhere along the way, I had learned that, in order to be healthy and to lose weight, I needed to reduce all of the food that I ate. Now, I do think that as you get older, your intake needs to be less than it was because, you're not growing, your metabolism slows down. As you get older, you don't feel like you need to eat as much. It's just the way it goes. So, definitely taking into account that. I was still eating like a teenager well into my 20s, and I think I saw the results of that, but that was just more of a mental thing. So, yeah, and my last tip here is, don't stress about this. Stress is one of those things that actually causes you to gain weight. I don't know if you noticed that. Sure, being healthy and losing weight, if that's what it takes to be healthy, is important, but this isn't your whole life. You do not need to base everything that you do around losing weight. Trim Healthy Mama is all about food freedom. It's about life freedom, really. Exercising is good. Eating well is really important. Teaching your kids that isn't everything, though, is extra important. So take this time to just consider this. So if you are in a season where you're not able to exercise as much, or you're in a season where, you know, you're only just doing Trim Healthy Mama and that's all you can do, that's okay. That's totally okay. So, all right. I don't think I've rambled long enough, but I wanted just to share those things with you and encourage you that it is possible to lose weight. And so, you know, keep moving, mama. You'll be fine. And if you like this, thumbs up, subscribe, and go ahead and check the playlist that I have added. A lot of Trim Healthy Mama goodness there. Like, how about like how to stay on plan? That's sort of like important, right? So thanks for joining me, friend.